I need to select black. So can you see the amazing result? Can you see the effects? Alright guys, welcome back to my tutorial video. This is Ali Mabiodun. In this tutorial video, I'm going to be taking us through on how to achieve this particular blade effect. This particular blade-like effect. Basically to upscale our design. On how to achieve this particular blade-like effect. You might have actually come across a particular effect like this, because I literally use it on this particular design, and I also use it on this particular design I just finished on Pixellab. Can you see it? You might have came across this particular effect on any design. So that is what I want to be showing in this particular tripod. So if you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. And for the returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. Alright, let's dive into the main thing. Let me first of all show us another design that particular effect is used on. So let me quickly show us. Yeah, this particular design, they literally use that particular effect. Can you see it? This particular effect. So that is what I want to be showing us in this particular tutorial video. So if you are new here, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. And for the returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. See you in the tutorial video. Alright, let's dive into the main thing. So for the sake of this tutorial video, I will first of all save this design. I think I've saved it before, so that I can start afresh from the beginning. And if you want the tutorial video to this particular design, I'm going to do in my next tutorial video, and also this particular design, because this particular design literally got me paid more than we bargained. This particular design, I literally got paid more than what we bargained from my clients. Basically because of the way I come up with the design, everything, the clients really like the design, and I was paid extra. It was a surprise. So let's dive into the main thing. So let me first of all save this particular design. Let me first of all save it, but I think I've already saved it. Let me quickly check. Oh, I haven't saved it, thank God. So let me quickly save the design. Let me quickly save it. There are a lot of manipulations in this particular design, which I'm still going to be doing the tutorial video. There are a lot of manipulation. Let me show you something. Because this particular design is a simple mockup, which I later transformed to this design. So, but I'll be doing that in my next tutorial video. So let me quickly save this design. Save as project. Let me quickly save it so that we can easily dive into the main thing. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. That is the only way you can help this channel to grow, so that those who haven't learned about it is going to be able to learn. Because before I can literally come up with this particular effect, I just do a lot of practice, like practice before I can actually get that particular effect. So that's what I want to be sharing in this particular video. In this particular tutorial video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Alright. So sorry, I don't forget, I am not supposed to open it like this. I'm not supposed to save it like this. I want to be literally open a new interface, because I've already saved it on my phone. So I want to be, yeah, this is a new interface. So for you to be able to to achieve that particular effect. So let's say for instance you want to be adding that effect to your design. So the first thing you'll be needing to do is to first of all come to your shapes. After coming to the shape, please pay careful attention to this part, because we are about to get into the main part of this particular triangle. Please pay careful attention. It depends on the kind of color you want to be using. So one thing I want you to notice about this particular effect is that you are going to be using the contrasting color. That is the color that you are going to be using for the main shape itself is going to be different from the color you are going to be using on that particular effect to create a contrast. So take note of that. So let's say for instance I want to be using that effect on this particular shape. So the first thing which I'm going to be needing to do after creating the shape, after bringing up the shape, then the next thing which you are going to be doing is to click on this particular edit. Then after clicking on this edit, let's say for instance I want to be using the red as the major color of this particular shape. All I'll be needing to do is to first of all come to, just pay careful attention to this part. Just pay careful attention to this part. All I'll be needing to do is to first of all, can you see it? First of all, come to gradients. The first gradient you see, first gradient you see, because we literally have two colors in this particular interface. Just pay careful attention. So the first gradient color is what we are going to be making use of. Just click on the gradient like this, because I literally want to be changing this particular shape to a red gradient color. So kindly stick around to the end. So I'm going to be clicking on plus icon. Then you can change the positioning of the gradient to any form you like, or any part you like. But then I want to be using this particular position for my gradient effect. So what I'll be needing to just to create easily create. The first thing which I'll be needing to do is just to quickly set up the gradient. So I'm going to be using the red color. So I'm going to click on this particular end. After clicking on it, I'm going to click on color. Then I'm going to select black. This is what I'm doing. Then after doing that, I'm going to click on this particular edge, basically to select a red color from the color shape. I mean from the color cycle, or from the color cycle rather. So after doing that, I'm going to click on this edge. Can you see that I've been able to create an astonishing gradient effect, an astonishing gradient shape? So kindly stick around to the end. Then I feel like I want to be increasing the radius. Let me show you. This is the radius. The edges, this particular edges is called the radius. It's going to help it to form, to make it look like a cycle. It is called the radius, and that's what I literally work on. So I'm going to be working on it again. I'll click on it. Then I think the 3 is perfect for that. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come to the next gradient, to the next color. This is the first color. This is the first color, right? This is the first color. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come to the next color. But before going to the next color, which is this one, which is this particular one, I'll first of all add stroke, because that effect is literally achieved from a stroke. So that is what I'll be doing now. Please pay careful attention. If you don't understand anything, kindly reverse the strap view back to understand what I'm trying to say. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to add stroke, and I'm going to increase the stroke to 3. After increasing it to 3, you can literally increase it to 4 or 5, but I think 3 is the perfect one. It depends on you, but I feel like the 3 is the perfect one, because I want the stroke to look tiny. When it looks tiny, it's going to look astonishing. No, it depends on you. It depends on how you feel. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come to the second color. This is what I'm literally making use of now. The second color, which is the gradient color. This is the first color. Why the second color is for the gradient? I mean, it's for the stroke color. So kindly stick around with the end. So I'm going to go to gradient using the second color, which is the stroke color. So after you might have added the stroke, might have increased it to your taste. Like for me now, the stroke level at 3 is okay for me. So I don't need anything else. So the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to come to this particular gradient. I told you, whenever you want to be using this particular effect, the particular shape which you actually created and the stroke color you are going to be using should be contrasting each other. It should be a different color. So for the sake of that, I'm going to be using the gradient white color for this particular stroke. So I'm going to be clicking on stroke like this. Then after doing that, I can now select any position of the stroke I want. Like any position of the stroke gradient effect I want. Okay, let me just choose this. Let me choose this. After choosing this, then I can now select this particular side. I can select this particular side. Then I'm going to reduce this particular angle. I'm going to reduce it to the minimum, and I'm going to increase this to the maximum. So basically to create a transparent gradient effect there. So after doing that, then the next thing which I'm going to be doing is to click on plus icon. After clicking on plus icon, then after clicking on the plus icon and the gradient effect has been shown, then I'm going to click on that particular gradient effect just like this. Then after clicking on it, then I'm going to come to the color. After clicking on the color, then I'm going to select a white color. Can you see it? Can you see this is the white color? Then I'm going to select it just like this. Then after doing that, I'm still going to click on the gradient. I'm going to add another one again, just like the way I'm doing. Just follow the same procedure, and you're going to be able to achieve a astonishing result. Please, if you don't understand anything, just reverse the strap back. So after doing that, I'm going to click on this particular gradient I just created. I'm going to click on color again, basically to create a transparent gradient effect. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to click on OK. Then I'm going to click on plus icon again. After clicking on plus icon, then I'm going to bring this particular one to this edge. After bringing it to this edge, then I'm going to make sure I selected the white color. Can you see what I'm trying to do? I'm going to click on plus. Then after doing that, I'm going to rearrange it like this. Can you see it? Then I can now click on this particular one. You can literally add as much as possible, depending on your own taste. I get what I'm trying to say. And after doing that, I'm going to click on this particular gradient. After doing that, I'm going to select a transparent one. Just follow the same procedure and you'll be able to achieve an astonishing result. Can you see what I've been able to achieve? But I feel like adding more. Let me quickly add more of it. Then I'm going to click on plus icon. After clicking on plus icon, then I'm going to make sure that this particular one I just selected, I'm going to make it to look white, to be exactly white. Can you see what I'm trying to do? You are going to create a transparent one, followed by the color you want to use, a transparent one, followed by the color you want to use. Then you are going to mix it up together using the transparent gradient color at the center to create a space or to make the effect to look attractive. Just follow the same procedure. Then after doing that, I've already selected white. Then I'm going to add plus again, and I'm going to make sure that the one I just created, I'm going to make sure that it is transparent. Can you see what I'm trying to do? Can you just see what I'm trying to do? You are going to see the amazing result next. So maybe I feel like adding more. 1, 2, 3, or I should just let me rearrange this. Let me rearrange it so that we can achieve something amazing. Can you see what I'm trying to do? Can you see it? Then I can now click. Can you see it? Just arrange it exactly the way you want it to look. Let me click on OK so that you can see the result. Then I'm going to mark. Let me now zoom it back, or let me zoom it like this. Can you see it? Can you see the effect? Can you see the effect? Let me zoom it back. Can you see the effect? Can you see the effect? That the effect is literally amazing. Let me select white background so that you can see what I'm trying to say. No, I need to select black. So, can you see the amazing result? Can you see the effect? Can you see the effect? Can you see the amazing effect? Can you see how attractive it looks? You can literally position it the way you want. You can literally position it any way you want it to be. So let me just change it. Let me do some kind of trick so you can easily understand what I'm trying to say. I'm going to work on it now. Basically, I'm going to change the position of the gradient so you can see the astonishing result. You can literally reduce the gradient effect. It depends on you. It depends on what you feel. So let me go. If for the gradient stroke, we are not making use of the first color. We are not making use of the first color palette. We are making use of the second color palette. Just take note of that. Take note of that. This particular color palette, this particular first color palette is made for this particular one. The particular cycle itself is majorly for the cycle itself, while the second color palette is for the stroke color. So take note of that. So I want to reposition the gradient. Can you see it? I want to reposition. Let me give it a cycle gradient effect. Can you see it? For the stroke. Can you see it? Wow, this is actually amazing. Can you see it? This is actually amazing. See the lightning effect. Imagine this. See the lightning effect. Take a look at it. Let me zoom it. Take a look at the lightning effect. Can you see how attractive and amazing it looks? Let me zoom it back. Then I feel like this particular this particular stroke gradient or gradient stroke is too much. Then I can reduce it to 2. I can come here. Then I'm going to reduce it to 2. Can you see how amazing it looks? Can you see how sharp it looks? I literally call it a blade effect because it literally looks like blade. Then you can even reposition the stroke gradient effect the way you want it to be. Not this one. That's the mistake I make. Can you see it? So if you don't want to be getting the stroke color, just scroll down. You should not make use of this particular first color palette. Make use of the color palette that is below, that is at the bottom. Because I want to be repositioning gradient effect on the stroke. I'm going to click on this plus icon, basically to choose any pattern of my choice. It depends on you. Can you see it? It depends on what you want to achieve. It depends on you. You can change it to any position. You can reduce it to your taste. Just follow the same procedure and you'll be able to get an amazing result. So let me just give it this particular effect. Then let's check it out. Wow, can you see it? And I feel like I want to be reducing the gradients. It depends on you. I don't know. It depends on you. So I feel like I want to be reducing gradients. For us to be able to reduce this line we just created. Can you see it? You can just click on the line like this. Then you're going to click on minus. Can you see it? They can just reposition it. Then we can reposition it to our taste. Can you see it? Can you see it? Maybe you've literally created enough or more than enough. You can just click on this minus icon to reduce it. First of all, click on that gradient, then click on this minus icon. Then you'll be able to remove it. Please, just take note of everything that I'm saying in this video. It's going to be useful. Then I feel like this one is too much. Let me reduce it again. Can you see that? Then we can now reposition this. We can now reposition exactly the way you want. Then I'm going to click on OK. Wow. Can you see the amazing result? This is actually amazing. I love it. I really love it. Then I want to be showing us something because most of us may not know this particular trick. So I want to be showing us. Let's say for instance you want to be coming up with a particular design and you feel like maybe you go to you go to Pinterest or your client sent you the design that okay, I want this particular design to be in this particular format. I want you to use this exact color. You don't need to stress yourself. So all you be needing to do. So let me first of all hide this. So all you be needing to do is to first of all import that particular design. Import that particular design. Let's say I want to be making use of this particular design. After importing it, maybe you want to be making use of this particular clothes color or any color on the design itself. All you be needed to do is to first of all hide this. Then I can just click on the color. Maybe I want to be changing the background. I want to be using a specific color on the design. So I'll just click on this plus icon. After clicking on this plus icon, the next which I'm going to be doing is to click on this color picker. Basically to pick a specific color from the design which I want to be using for my own design. There are some instances whereby you came across a particular design on the Pinterest and you feel like you love the color. You don't need to stress yourself. Just import the design, or maybe you can say like let's say three or four design that you want to be picking, that you want to be picking an inspiration from, probably the color, anything. Just import the design to your PixelLab. After importing the design, then add it. After doing that, then maybe you want to be using the color on the design or on the shape or the background. Maybe you want to be using the color or you want to be picking a particular color on the design for the background, for the shape or anything. After clicking on color, just like this, then click on this plus icon, this particular plus icon. After clicking on it, then you are going to click on this particular color palette. Then you are going to select that particular design itself. Then the next which you are going to be doing is to pick that exact color like this. Can you see can you see what I did? Then you are going to mark. Then automatically the color is going to be selected to your design interface. Can you see the particular trick? This is actually amazing. This is actually amazing. Please, if you don't understand anything about this particular video, please feel free to reverse the track playback, and I'm still going to be explaining more. So there are some instances whereby I'm still going to be showing us different tricks that is available on this particular PixelLab, but then it's going to be in our next track. But before I go, the next thing which I want to be showing us is that, let's say for instance you want to be coming up with a write-up, and okay, let me just quickly come up with a simple write-up. We have some write-up here we can literally use. Let me select this one. Can you see it? Then let me quickly change the color to black. Okay, sharp black, right? Alright. Can you see that? Then let's say for instance, you feel like this particular write-up, you want to be changing it. Let me edit it first. You want to make sure that all these particular tests are in capital letter. Or let's say for instance you after finishing the write-up, you feel like you want to be changing everything to a capital letter. So all you be needing to do is just to click on this place. Can you see it? Then maybe you want to be changing it to small letters, you can usually do this. Can you see it? This is actually amazing. Then there is another way through which you can do that. The second way through we can achieve that is to first of all highlight all the text just like this. Highlight them like this. Then you can click on this icon to literally, this phone cannot do it. It depends on the kind of phone you are using. Some phone can literally do that. You can just highlight that particular text. Try it on your phone, it will work out. Because if I use my second phone, it literally work out for me. Then can you see it? It changed to capital letter. Can you see that? Can you see that it has changed to capital letter? Let me come up with an enough write-up. Then I can click on this. Can you see that everything literally changed to capital letter? That is the second way through which you can do that. So for the sake of this drive, I don't want this drive video to be too long. So let me quickly show something. I remember. So let's say for instance you want to be mixing it up. You want to be mixing it up to achieve something amazing. So let me show us. Let me quickly import the design which I'm trying to talk about. This particular design. Let's say for instance you want to be achieving this. Let me zoom it. You want to be achieving this. Can you see what you literally achieve here? You want to be achieving something like this. You want to be achieving something like this. It's very simple. Let me quickly show us. Let me hide this. Then I think I have the shape here. Let me on it. So let me on it. Then after owning it, okay, this is it. Then I'm going to adjust it. Don't adjust it with your hand. It won't be okay. Though you can do that, but I don't think it's okay. Just make sure you come to this edit. Then after coming to this edit, then adjust it from the edit side so that it's going to be perfect. Can you see it? Then I feel like I want to be achieving something else. Okay, let me first of all do that. We've already created the gradient effect. Oh, sorry, we are not using it for that. This is just take note of what I said initially. Don't make use of this first color, because that's the mistake I just made. Try to make use of this particular second gradient or second color palette. I'm going to select this. I'm going to mark. Can you see it? I'm going to mark. Let me change the background to black so that it will be amazing. Can you see it? Then you can adjust it to your taste. You can adjust it to your taste. Let me show something. Then I'm going to click on edit, because I want it to look tiny on it. Tiny, very tiny. So that is what I want to be achieving now. Then after doing that, I'm going to create an extra transparent gradient by clicking on that gradient. By clicking on the gradient, just the way I'm doing. Then you are going to click on plus icon. After clicking on plus icon, take note. Then you are going to make sure that it is transparent enough. Make sure it is transparent. Can you see what I did here? Then I'm going to add it here. Then I'm going to create another one again. I'm going to put that here. Then I'm going to make sure that it is transparent enough. Just follow the same thing. After clicking on the gradient like this, then click on color. Then you are going to make sure it is transparent enough. Can you see that? I want it to be two. Can you see that they are two now? Because I want the gradient effect to look tiny on the shape. So I'm going to click on plus icon again. After clicking on this gradient, then I'm going to make sure that it is white, extremely white, like it is fully transparent. Then let's see the amazing result. Can you see that it is much more tinier than the one we achieved? You can even add more of it. It depends on you. So I'm coming. I feel like it's too much. Let me make it to be one. Can you see it? Oh no, this one is not showing at all. It's not showing at all. So let me leave it at 2. Can you see it? Can you see what I did here? This is actually amazing. I feel like I want to be changing this particular shape gradient effect. So let me change it. I want to be achieving something crazy. Let me change it. I'm going to click on the first one, because the first one worked for the shapes color. Then I'm going to adjust this here, or no, I'm going to change this to, I'm going to adjust this here. Then after doing that, I'm going to click on my plus sign. Then after clicking on my plus, after adding another one, then I'm going to come to this particular position. I'm going to make sure that I change it to black. Can you see it? And I'm going to mark. Can you see this? Wallah, you can literally use this for a design. It is going to be amazing, I swear to God. Then you can just reduce it like this, or you can increase it. It depends on you. You can add it here, then add text on it. Wow, this is actually amazing. This is actually amazing. I swear to God. This is actually amazing. You can just change the background. You can change the background to white. Let me show you something. Let me first of all change the background to white. I'm going to be changing the color, because remember, the first thing I said at the beginning is that you should be using a contrasting color for the effect. That is a specific color that is going to be different from the major background, so that the effect is going to come out. It's going to come out on the design. It's going to pop up on the design. Try to use a contrasting color for the gradient effect. So let me quickly do this. Let me change the background to yellow. No, let me change the background to white. Then after doing that, when we change the background to white now, we are not able to get the gradient effect anymore. That is the blade effect. We couldn't find it anymore. So that is why we need to select a contrasting color. Take note of that. So let me quickly work on it. I'm going to go to edit, this particular edit. Then after going to that edit, I'm going to change the gradient color. That is the blade effect color. I'm going to change it to a contrasting color. I can now select the yellow color. So kindly stick around with the end. Now I'm going to go to scroll down, basically to select the stroke color, or the stroke color palette. Now I'm going to click on this plus icon. After doing that, I'm going to select this particular one that is clean. This particular white color. I'm going to select it. After selecting it, I'm going to click on this color icon. Then I'm going to select a yellow, which is a contrasting color to white. Can you see what I'm trying to do? Then after that, I'm going to choose this one particular one that is clear. I'm going to choose it. After choosing it, I'm going to select the same yellow color. Wow, can you see that? I'm going to mark. Can you see it? That it is now visible. Let me quickly zoom it back. let me zoom it back. Can you see that at least it is a little bit, it is a little bit transparent. Sorry, it's a little bit showing. It's a little bit showing. Then for you to be able to make it to glow, for you to be able to make it to look pop up well, all you'll be needing to do is just to click on that shape. Click on that shape. After clicking on the shape, then you're going to come to shadow, come to outer shadow. This is inner shadow and this is outer shadow. Then come to the outer shadow. After coming to the outer shadow, then on it. After owning it, then make sure that you reduce the transparent, the opacity. Make sure you reduce it a little bit. Then you are going to increase the offset Y to 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Can you see it? Wow, this is actually amazing. Can you see it? Can you see it? That the effect is now showing. Can you see what I did? That the effect is now popping up, is now showing. So there are some instances whereby when you created effects on your design, it might not look pop up. All you'll be needing to do is just to add a shadow effect to that shape, so that the effect you add on the shape is going to pop up, is going to come out. Take note of that. This is very important, and that is what I literally use on this design. That is what I use. Because if you take a look at the design, I'm coming. If you take a look at the design, you notice that the particular effect, had it been I didn't add the shadow effect, the outer shadow, it might not look pop up. It's not even it might not look pop up. It will not be pop up, but it will not be showing. It will not be looking attractive. But based on the fact that I literally added the stroke to this particular shape, it make it to look pop up. So take note of everything I'm saying in this tutorial video. It's very important. It's going to be helpful. Then after that, let me hide this. Then I feel like I don't like it the way it is, so I want to be adjusting the shadow, the outer shadow by myself. This particular effect that I'm showing you is going to help your design to look glowing. The particular design I show you, this particular design, the client literally paid me more than we bargained. I swear to God. Though I used like 3 to 5 hours on that design, because I always want something attractive, something different entirely in all my designs. At least to make sure that even if the design is similar to every other design, at least something should be special about the design, in the sense that people will be curious about it. People will be curious about how you achieve it. Whenever you, even though you are trying to replicate a particular design, try in as much as possible to add something that will be differentiating your design from every other design. It is very important. You can replicate, but then something should be different about your design. So let's go. So let me select this particular shape. Let me select it. So after selecting it, I feel like it's not looking attractive. It's not okay. I want to be adjusting the shadow. So I'm going to go to the outer shadow. Then after that, I'm going to reduce the blur radius to maybe 7, because I literally use 7. Then I think I love it this way. Can you see how attractive it is? You can literally use this on any design. It depends on the color, it depends on the kind of design, but it is literally okay for any design. So I love it. So what I'll be needing to do next, let me quickly add the text on it so that you can see what I'm trying to say. Let me change the text color to white. Just go and practice it. Try to use it on your design, and you are going to see the amazing result. I swear to God. So let me change the color to white. Then let me just select any random text from this particular place. Let me just select this. I'm going to mark it. Then I'm going to reduce it. I'm going to place it here. So I can just reduce it like this. I can place it there. Can you see that? Then for you to make your text to look pop up, because this is not actually looking attractive. I don't know, but as for me, I'm a professional. I feel like I need to adjust this particular text that I placed on this particular shape. Kindly stick around me to the end of this video. So I'm going to come to my shadow, outer shadow. I'm going to on it. Just calm down. You can leave it like this. So can you see that I've been able to make a difference? Can you see that the text look more pop up? So, but then I want to be achieving something different, similar but it's different. So let me just go to the outer shadow. Then I'm going to reduce the opacity to 0. After that, then I'm going to leave the blur just the way it is. No, I don't need to reduce the opacity. I'm going to increase the opacity to maximum. Then I'm going to reduce the blur radius to the minimum. After that, then I'm going to increase the offset Y to 1. Can you see it? That it is looking more attractive. Compare it to when I didn't add the outer shadow. Compare it. Let me reduce it. Let me remove the outer shadow. Can you see it? Can you see the difference? So let me add can you see the difference? So let me add the outer shadow. Let me add it to it, and you are going to see the result. You are going to see the result. Wow, can you see it? Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference that the text is looking more pop up than without the outer shadow? Let me remove it so that I can show you again. Let me remove it. Let me off it. Sorry. So let me remove the outer shadow. Can you see it? Can you see the amazing result? Then let me add it again. Can you see the amazing result? But then I don't want this tutorial to be too long. This is going to be the end. I'm going to be showing you some kind of trade that you can actually achieve with PixelLab in my next video. Please, if you're new here, please don't forget. If you know you really gain value from this video and you're new here, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And for the returning viewer, thank you for subscribing to this channel. So this is going to be the end of this video. So thank you for sticking around me to the end of this video. See you in the next one.